it's going to get. So, first things first, I'd just like to apologize to anyone that's out there watching. That's a viewer. I haven't been around in a few weeks now. I've been pretty ill, and I've had a lot going on. I've actually had to cancel one of my regular nights of streaming. Not that it's helped at all, because I'm still overburdened with work and real life. So that being said, just wanted to apologize quite quickly, and we'll get right into the Loot Crate DX 2016 September. The theme this month is, I believe, speed. Could be wrong. But if I am, someone will more likely than not correct me. So, I did a little prep earlier tonight, and I opened up the box real quick, and I was a little disappointed. I took one peek, and that was accidental. So this is the Loot Crate DX for September speed, and normally I give you guys a little sneak peek, and it's been sort of a running gag with these DXs that when I open it up, let's see if I can open this up. Come on. When I open it up on the inside and give you your sneak peek, it's wrapped in paper. Well, guess what? You get a real sneak peek this time. So that was my disappointing moment when I opened it. I was going to peel the little sticker off the paper, and there was no paper. So that being said, Loot Crate, I don't know if my box was a one-off or if you just stopped putting the paper around it. Really, really liked the paper. It made it feel nice, like there was some care put into it. Now, there's no paper. The box is beat up, which, you know, that happens during shipping, but usually it's not beat up too bad. Anyway, so you guys got the sneak peek. I'm going to take a peek into it. I hope the box isn't have something really cool on the inside that I want to save, because it is beat up, and I'm going to have to cut it and trim it and make it so it's not beat up looking when I hang it up. So anyway, yep, the inside, I'm not even going to bother. Just a Back to the Future little picture. So not as cool. I might save it, I don't know. It's all science fiction-y, and that's what we have down here. We have Pacific Rim and some Deadpool and some Star Wars stuff. So, not sure what I'm going to do with the box yet. It's a nice picture. We'll put that back up there. But not as cool as some of the other DX boxes. Not as cool as some of the other boxes for some of the other limited edition crates and things like that. Some stuff in here that I see other people might like. I don't know how much I like any of the stuff in this box right yet. So, first things first, we're going to go into this. And this could be cool just because it feels like it's die-cast, and it is die-cast. It's a die-cast DeLorean from Back to the Future. Oh, there's 3 variants, looks like. I wonder which one I got. I got the second variant. So I'm guessing that's probably, yeah, probably Back to the Future 2, which is arguably the best of the 3. So let's see. I'm going to open this guy up. Now, I appreciate Loot Crate for putting in the die casts. That's something that they always send out the surveys, and I always fill them out. Tell them if they did a good job or if they really screwed something up. And I told them in the DXs, since it is a little bit higher value of a box, you know, you're spending $50 on the thing, to include some cool die cast stuff. And, oh, maybe this is Back to the Future 1. I gotta double check. Yeah, I think this is number one. Because it has the little antenna. The little hook antenna. Um, let's see. How the heck do you get this thing out of the box? Hee-haw. But anyway, back to the die casts. Told them they should include die casts because they don't feel as cheap as the plastic figures and things that they give out, and it just makes you feel like you're getting something a little bit more special than, you know, a plastic figurine that feels like it could have come out of a gumball machine or something like that. So I'm gonna get the knife back out. Jeez. And the packaging on this is actually pretty cool. It's like a little diorama, and I'll show off the packaging a little bit more once I get this car out. This DeLorean here, if I can get it out. It is on there. I don't know if it's gonna come out. Let's see. I don't want to break the packaging too much. Let's put the little antenna. I mean, I'm almost gonna promise that this is gonna go in my toy box over here of stuff that I'm gonna give away someday. When the time is right, I'll give away. I have a toy box of tons of Loot Crate stuff that I'm gonna give away. I plan on actually doing a purge tomorrow of all my shirts and stuff that I don't wear ever, and giving those to a church or to some other charity or something. So, oh wow, it's screwed in there. So we're not gonna take this out, but I'll show it to you guys anyway. So this is the DeLorean. It's screwed onto this base plate that it has in there. You can see the base plate in there. That's screwed in there, so that's cool. It's not going anywhere. So it does have the little antenna, and like I said, there's this sort of diorama of Doc and Marty in the background, and you know it's got some other stuff going on. But it's nice. It's the doors, the gull-wing doors open up on it, so that's pretty sweet. It's you know, the quality, the detailing on it's really nice. It's a really nice quality model car. So there's that. I'll put that back in the box for now. Again, I don't predict this one staying out on the counter. It's probably going to go right into my toy box. So, wow, this box is looking pretty light. I see one tag in here that I like. So we got I actually really like. I just got a sneak peek of it real quick. There's a little brochure, and it's trash. So the next thing I'm going to take a look at is this Mad Max. And now the theme is speed. So we've had the DeLorean, and we have Mad Max. It's a Mad Max Fury Road art book. It's another cool book that I'm going to probably flip through. I'm actually sort of fascinated with the way they did the Fury Road movie. And I don't know much about the history behind the other Mad Max movies, but in Fury Road, all the cars that you see, all the super monster trucks and hybrid vehicles and everything that's in there, that's all real. Those are all fabricated automobiles and trucks and other vehicles. And this is a book of like basically them building them and their concept art, and it's really cool. I'm gonna hold that up, and I'll flip through a few pages so you guys can get a kind of a peek. I actually watched a really cool video. If you haven't seen it, it's out there. It's Mad Max Fury Road without the special effects, without the CGI. And it's pretty wild. There's some scenes in there where you don't think that those are people doing anything. Like, specifically, I'm gonna just get right on it with this. Over here, this whatever this vehicle is, they had a fleet of those, and those poles, they would have the whatever those guys were, the white dudes that prayed to Valhalla of automobiles, whatever. They would climb up on those poles and swing back and forth. That's real. Those are acrobats on those poles doing that in the movie. It was wild. So if you haven't watched that, so this is a cool book. It's a cool art book. I'll probably stay on my coffee table. I'll probably flip through it a little bit and just get a better sense of it, and then off to ye old bookshelf. So wow, there's only three things if you count the pin. So really, this box it's pretty light, but there's one big goodie in there that I really like, just from seeing the preview of it. So I'm happy about that. So we're gonna go check out the pin, and again, the theme here is speed. So the pin is gonna be something along the lines of that. I need to go to the LootCrate website and redeem some of my codes. This is a LootCrate pin. It looks like some kind of a hot rod. I couldn't tell you if this is from some kind of pop culture or if it's just a or if it's just an original art piece that they did. I know a lot of the pins, they have pop culture references. They did a Rick and Morty one. They did a Blade Runner one. There was a Spock one. But then some of them are pretty plain. And that's going to go in my pile of pins that I have over here. So, again, excuse my ignorance on that one. So the last two things, and it's funny because the last thing I'm saving is going to be probably my favorite, and it's something I've been needing for a while to get because mine's getting pretty beat up. So we got a T-shirt in here, and it's just a paper airplane. So it's like a baseball style T-shirt with just a paper airplane. And this, you guys, I have no idea what reference this is referencing. I'm gonna have to break out the book, which I so callously threw. Well, that's it. It's just a paper airplane. That's what we get. A shirt with the paper airplane on it. LootCrate has put in a little blurb. Super 7 paper airplane raglan. That's what the t-shirt is. It's a raglan t-shirt. Paper planes aren't necessarily a thing people think about often, but for a lot of kids, it's their first experience with speed. We salute the simple joy of a perfect paper flight with this shirt, made by LootCrate Labs. So it looks like LootCrate, ooh. So there's a little bonus in the last thing too. I'm glad I looked in this book. So LootCrate looks like what it lacks in quantity. I'm not gonna say it makes up for in quality, but they put in some more original things this time around. You got your T-shirt. The pin is an original piece of art. I just read that in there. I like the T-shirt personally. I think it's cool. It's just a paper airplane. You know, people are gonna come up to me and say, "What the hell's that?" And it's a paper airplane, man. What are you, fucking dumb? So there's that. I like it. It's simple. It's it doesn't. Every T-shirt I get doesn't have to say, some comic book on it. It doesn't have to all be a robot or, you know, some super interesting thing. I mean, it could just be something simple as It's a paper airplane. I mean, who didn't love friggin' paper airplanes? So it instantly, you know, kind of steals a little place in your heart. All right, so here's the thing. I almost got, and I did it before, and I almost did it this time because I knew there was going to be something Transformers in the boxes this month. So I almost got the regular Loot Crate and this one, but I just didn't want to do it. I probably should have. I'm probably going to kick myself in the ass when I look up what the other Loot Crate was, the regular Loot Crate. But I'm going to go ahead and say this right now. This is pretty awesome, and if it's as good as quality as it is, as it is a franchise, then I'm going to be really happy about this because I've been needing a new one for a while, and I actually was just online looking at some the other day, but they're a bit pricey, and mine's beat up and getting ready to die on me. So this is it wasn't really a bonus, it was something else. This is an Autobots messenger bag. So it's a little smaller than my messenger bag right now that I use for my laptop, but that's okay. I like bags. I like lots of bags. I have tons. This actually has, geez, this actually has quite a few different straps on it to secure it properly. I might even be able to wear this on the motorcycle, which would be really cool because it matches my motorcycle. My motorcycle has, hello viewer, hi new person. My motorcycle has a couple Autobots logos, and so does my helmet. Because I'm a big Transformers nerd. Anyway, so the buckles on this are really cool, really nice looking, really heavy duty. I mean, you could just hear that snap. Those are really nice, strong, sturdy buckles. It's got some pockets for pens and things, and on the inside it has sort of a Transformers battle scene print. It's kind of cut off, which is kind of lame, but at the same time, it's a print. That's how fabric works. You don't always get the full picture. And then, oh, it's all on the inside too. It does have a small notebook pocket in it that's padded, so it's pretty typical of most messenger bags. And then it's got some small pockets on the front. I guess you could put some pens in there, maybe a small notepad or something. Not a huge bag. You know, it has pretty much enough room for a notebook computer. Oh, bye, person. Pretty much enough room for a notebook computer and some other just small supplies. This will be good for me if I travel around or if I'm going someplace on the bike and I want to take my laptop with me. So not too shabby. I don't hate that. Kind of want to see how this is supposed to go on. I think it goes over this shoulder like this, and then this guy comes up someplace. I don't know if this is right. All right, so that's the wrong way. My glasses have coming off. Let's see. So this way. And wow. Yeah, I'm way too fat of a guy for this. Let's see if I can get this to buckle. So yeah. All right. So that's how that goes on. It sort of straps around you, and it has this one other, this one, this one to hook it on. I'll have to figure that out a little bit more. It seems a little awkward and cumbersome, but my other laptop bag is way different than this one. Anyway, yeah, so it's just a laptop bag. It's pretty nice. It's going to be a short loot crate this time because that's it. That's the crate. There were 4 pieces in it. 5 counting the pin. And that's it. Box is empty. So I guess last month the value was greater than expected, greater than ever expected. This time around, I'm going to go with a high estimate. It's a little higher than expected, but I feel like they could have thrown in one more piece in, like maybe another one of those art boards. Loot Crate, you dropped the ball this time on me. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm going to look at the book. Let me take a look at the little brochure. I feel like I was supposed to get something else in this crate. Well, that was it. So it was a really light crate this time around. For such a big box, it was pretty light. I mean, the highlight really was the Transformers Messenger bag. And even that, it's the bag itself, it doesn't feel like a bad quality. I just wish it was a little bigger. It feels like it's made more for a kid than an adult, and that's what I always felt like the Loot Crate DX was geared towards, was more of an adult thing. So I mean, I'm giving this one, I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars out of 5. Last month would have been like a 5 out of 5, and most of the other months have been like 4 out of 5s. This one's like 3.5 out of 5. Just because nothing really scratched that itch in this box. To be completely honest, the T-shirt's real nice and I like it, and I'm gonna keep it and hang on to it and wear it. But everything else just didn't scratch the itch. So anyway, I'm gonna apologize once more to everyone. I haven't been around much, and I probably won't be around much for a little while longer. So if you're watching this, I'm still battling an illness, and I am working on some other projects outside of being able to stream. I would love to be able to stream for you guys 24/7, 365 days a year, but unfortunately it doesn't pay the bills. Not yet, if it ever does. But so I need to take a step back from that and get some projects IRL done, and that's that. So if you did come out to watch this, or you're watching it at a later time, thanks for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and follow me on twitch.tv/dorkystyle, or on Facebook at dorkystyle, or on Twitter at dorky_style, or on YouTube at dorkystyle. And you can catch any of the old videos on YouTube when I get around to publishing them. Most of the time it's within a day or two. I think I forgot to do last month, so there might be a twofer this month. You might get last month's and this month's. So anyway, thanks again for coming out, and I appreciate everybody out there that watches and enjoys.